This TTT special Christmas presentation is brought to you by the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, empowering our young people, shaping our future. Standards. Nobody beats us on price. Believe it. Amplia. Parang your house with Amplia. And Ibis, a tradition of excellence.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing? All good?
Yeah.
Who loves Christmas?
Me.
You love Christmas? What do you want for Christmas?
A Barbie doll.
A Barbie doll house? What do you
And a
like?
PS5.
Hey, you have- What would you like for Christmas?
Right. A microphone.
A microphone? What would you like, sweetheart?
My whole pony. Princess Celestia. They said to me.
Okay. But listen, when you don't have that's for the one, what do you want?
I don't know what
A roller skate?
I don't know what over the place.
A drone? Kids are expensive, boy. I like you. You ain't asked for nothing yet. this is all I can give you guys today, which is a story. And this story is about Harriet and George's Christmas treat. Do you like treats?
Yeah.
Right, after this story, we are going to have treats, right? We're going to have milk and cookies like Santa Claus. Okay? Nice. So let's start. Now, this is about Harriet and George's Christmas treat. It was almost Christmas. Harriet and George were going shopping when they saw Miss Housett leave the grocery store. "Hi, Miss Housett," said Harriet. "Hi, kids," said Housett. "No time to talk. I'm off to do my holiday baking. Now, be sure to stop over later for Christmas treats." Miss Housett rushed away. "Oh no, Miss Housett is going home to bake," said George. "That can mean only one thing," said Harriet. "Miss Housett is making fruitcake." Anybody here like fruitcake?
Yeah. And it's a tear
I hope it's a virgin fruitcake. Okay. Right. Remember last year when Miss Housett made us try a piece right in front of her, said George. "Yuck! It tasted awful," said Harriet. "And I almost broke a tooth. Remember when you dropped Miss Housett fruitcake on your foot?" said Harriet. "Ouch! That really hurt," said George. "But it worked great for cracking nuts," he said.
What?
"Yes. I'll never forget the time we used the fruitcake to play football," said Harriet. "It almost hit your little brother," said George. "That was a close call," said Harriet. "Whoa! Fruitcake can be dangerous." Well, fruitcake not really dangerous. It's just Miss Housett fruitcake dangerous because she has some. "There is only one thing for us to do this Christmas," said Harriet. "Avoid Miss Housett and her fruitcake," said George. On Monday, when Harriet and George saw Miss Housett shoveling, they pulled down their hats so they won't be recognized by her. On Tuesday, when Harriet was helping her dad put up Christmas lights, Miss Housett looked out her window, so Harriet ducked behind some bushes. She jumped behind, she threw her frame behind some bushes. For the rest of the week, Harriet and George hid from Miss Housett. Why were they hiding? And why they don't want the fruitcake?
Because they don't like it.
And why they don't like it? Yes, because it was horrible.
And it was hard and they almost break their teeth.
Yes.
And they fall out.
But by Friday, they were exhausted. But it was worth it to avoid Miss Housett's fruit cake. So they hid for so long, they avoided her. On Christmas Eve, they saw Miss Housett invite Harriet's brother, Walt, in for Christmas treat. Poor little pup, said George. Soon he'll be eating fruitcake, said Harriet. When Walt finally came out of Miss Huzet's house, Harriet said, "How was the fruitcake?" "Miss Huzet made fudge this year," said George. Yes, they miss out. All that hiding, they miss out on some good, yes. Before Walt could answer, Miss Huzet opened the door. "Well, there you two are," she said. "Come in for a Christmas treat." "Okay," said Harriet. "Fudge," whispered George. So them excited to get fudge. "I made a big batch of fudge this year," said Miss Huzet. "Oh boy," said Harriet, "but I could never find you two, and my fudge is all gone. But don't worry, I still have Christmas treat for you." What kind of Christmas treat you think she still have there for them? Yes, last year's fruitcake. "Eat up and Merry Christmas," said Miss Huzet. The end. Yes, that was quick. So what is one thing we're not eating from Mrs. Huzet for Christmas?
Fruitcake! And for your cake too, awful and hard. Yeah, break your teeth. And then fall off. And then all the teeth will fall off.
So no fruitcake from Miss Huzet, okay?
This TTT special Christmas presentation is brought to you by the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, empowering our young people, shaping our future. Standards, nobody beats us on price. Believe it. Amplia, parang your house with Amplia. And Ibis, a tradition of excellence.